So guys, today tuturuan ko po kayo paano mag-edit ng video in just 8 steps. And usually this is my way of doing it. I hope you can learn something. So let's jump into the video. What's up mga bash, mga bay, mga tudong, mga inday, and welcome to yet another exciting tutorial. So I'm gonna show you my 8 steps on how I edit my video. So let's get into the video. So first is import and prep. We need to import our photos or our videos into our editing software, and then we can prep it out. And preparation is always the best key to have a successful and a better result of your video. So we need to prepare your videos first, prepare the music, prepare your transitions, plan your transitions, prepare your music, your sound effects, etc., etc. And after that, let's move on to the second step. Second step is sift and select. So basically, all your shots that you have imported in your editing software, you cannot use everything. So you need to sift and select. You need to select all those usable clips that you will be needing. So you can just have a minimal, small amount of videos that you can work that you need. That's the second step, and let's go to the third step. So third step is build the story. So since you have already cut or trim all your footages, it is ready to be arranged, and it can be arranged the way that you want it to be, the way that you plan it to be. So you build a story, because no matter how good your editing is, if you don't have a story, well, story always wins. The third is, after you have built your story, it's now the time to have a basic correction. So we need to color correct your videos, because not all of your videos are perfectly shot at a perfect exposure. Some of your videos are overexposed, underexposed, and like me, I always shoot underexposed, so that in post-processing I can just edit those footages. I can make it more lighter and the details are still there. So color correction is different from color grading, and that's the next step. Color grading for 6 color correction, 6 color grading, 5 color grading. So color grading is simply putting some looks, colors into your film or into your video. Let's say you want to have a like something like that, teal and orange, or something like that, or something like this, or something like that, or yeah, you get it. Color grading is different from color correction, because color correction is just simply adding some exposure, decreasing some highlights, adding some black, some contrast. But color grading is different. You have the full authority, full motion. You can adjust your skin tone, this color you can change it to another color, this color you can change it to another color. It's very wide and it covers a lot more, and that's color grading. So what's next? So next is sound design. Sound design is very important, because sound or music gives life to your video. It is also very important that you add sound effects, like a simple swooshes, a simple ambient noises, ambient sounds. If you are walking in the beach, you can add some waves, some air, something like that. Yeah, it's up to you. It makes your video more realistic, and it can make the viewers that are watching your video feel that they are with you, that they are in your video. Next is putting titles and extras. So after you have color grade, you have color corrected, after you have color grade, after you have put your music in your video, it's now time to put some text, some titles, some descriptions. If you are traveling from point A to point B and you don't want to shoot in between, you can just put some text, put some date, put some any information that will help the viewers understand where you at, when you at, during this time on your video. And last but not the least, exporting. So we need to have or understand export settings. So when you shoot 23.97, that is usually the frame rates that are used in films, then you can export it as 23.97 frames per second. When you shoot 30, it's up to you. When you can downgrade it to 23.97, or you can just shoot it for 30 frames. There's just a minimal change on it, like the compression quality of it. When you shoot 4K and you want to export it in 1080p resolution, so basically more quality in it, but there's not really much of a difference. But yeah, there's a little. Basically, those are my 8 steps on how I edit my video. First, import and prep. Second, sift and select. Third is build a story. Fourth is color correct. Fifth is color grade. Sixth is sound design. And seven is sound design. Seven is titles and extras, and 8 is export settings. So now you have learned my editing style. It's now your turn. You can now start editing your video. You can upload maybe in Facebook or Instagram. You can just tag me and you can just share it to me, or send me in my email, in my Instagram. Just send me your video and I will react to it in my next one. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you learned something from this video. If you do so, please hit that like and subscribe button below. Smash it and see you to the next one. So I usually export my settings, so my videos. Same. So you can just export different frame rates. Yeah, frame rates. Peace. Pam 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 pam.